What's going on, everybody? Solieka here, and I am actually going to be telling you about, give you a little context of what's going on. I had seen a video about Brian Mast saying he definitely wanted an AR-15, not an assault weapons ban. We already have that. He said he wanted an AR-15 ban, and I'll put a link in the description below so you can see that video as well. But then I went out and I decided, you know something, I'm going to go fishing and I'm going to kind of protest and do a little fishing all in the same motion, because he's got an office right there next to the water. I'll probably put up a little clip of where his office is in relation to the water, but you'll see that video or that little photo as well. But yeah, anyway, I go through that, I go fishing, I go up and I do my thing, and you'll see that throughout the whole video. This is a video, you know, I definitely talked to a lot of people and letting them know my frustrations and all of our frustrations, I'm sure, about what Brian Mast is trying to do. So, getting through all that, I'm coming back and the police show up, and you know, from there it's just like it's all downhill, and it is what it is. You know, I understand some things. I understand they want to come talk to me, but try not to violate my rights. I mean, we all have. They took an oath. Police officers took an oath to uphold the Constitution, and you know, just because I'm carrying a rifle doesn't mean I'm a bad guy, and especially when I'm doing actually everything lawful. So we're gonna get to this video. I appreciate all y'all. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, hit that like. Let's get this shared, let's get this out there. Tell all your friends, tell everybody. So let's get to this video. Solieka. What's going on, buddy? Solieka here. I'm right here in Stuart. I'm about to go fishing. I'm gonna take a little walk through downtown. I'm gonna stop at Brian Mast's office and see what he's up to. I know he's not here, but I've been talking to their office, and I'm gonna say hi to their people and just say, hey, nice to meet you. Once again, let me take the freedom cover off real quick. Take that freedom, oh, that feels so good. The freedom cover's off today. Throw that in the car. But anyways, yeah, out there, open carrying, and I'm gonna let Brian Mast know about his little CNN that AR-15s are not the problem. Let's deal with some real issues instead of trampling on people's constitutional rights. He took an oath, and I'm gonna hold him responsible. Millions of other Floridians are gonna hold him responsible for all the things that he wants to do. So let's get at this. Let's get down here and let's let Brian Mast know how we feel. I'm so pissed off right now I can't even speak right. But yeah, Brian Mast, no more. You ain't making it to 2020, bud. Sorry. And don't forget, hit that like, that share, and that subscribe. More of these little protests are gonna pop up to all these people that are trying to take our rights away. Not just one, all of them. I'm sick of it. I'm tired. I'm tired of friggin' dealing with it. Solieka, deuces. All right, here we go. Brian Mast office. Let's see if they really want to hear or actually even care. They don't even care anymore. I don't even know why I'm here trying to talk sense into these people. Like, it don't make no sense why I have to try to get somebody that defended the Constitution to understand that you can't trample on our rights. Well, I mean, like, what is that? Let's go ahead and have a little pledge of allegiance here. All right, flag, calm down. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. God bless America. How y'all doing today? Y'all doing good? You guys vote for Brian Mast? Anybody vote for Brian Mast?
We're not from here.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Yuck. We need to get this guy out of office. He's trying to trample on the Second Amendment.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, yes sir. And I don't believe in any of his garbage. You want to trample on my rights? I'm going to be right in front of you expressing my rights. Yeah, there's no need for... I thought this guy, he lost his legs in the military. I believe it was in the Marines or Marines. He believes in the Constitution and is supposed to uphold the Constitution. And this guy's just, he's trying to strip. First it starts with, they want to ban the AR-15. That's what they're trying to do. How do I stand up to tyrannical governments if I don't have something to defend myself against them with? What am I going to shoot him with, a BB gun? Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, it's okay, but you know something? At one point, you know, I feel for you. We fought against you guys, but there's the reason we need these is because of that tyrannical government. I'm not saying Britain's tyrannical now. It was just in the time, and that's what we wanted to be independent because we were thousands of miles away. Oh, I'm sorry. Watch the fishing pole. No, no, no. I'm Irish. Have a great day, folks. Have a wonderful one. Don't let this man trample on your Second Amendment right. That's all I can tell you. To make sure we're all good. Yep, doesn't say nothing about no fishing, no skateboards, no bikes, all that good stuff, no alcoholic beverages, whatever. But we're gonna go ahead and stand right over here and we're gonna make people know that we don't like Brian Mast today. Brian Mast, you're a piece of garbage from what I can tell. The Constitution was built by a bunch of people that ran away from a tyrannical government.
That's it.
They built the Constitution to keep in place against tyrannical governments.
That's right.
So,
well, and you know, the problem now that I see happening anyway is that, you know, these crazy fucks, they want, you know, more government means less freedom.
Exactly, and they don't understand it.
That's the way it works. You know, more government, less freedom.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, more government. We're gonna give you free this.
Government.
Yeah.
And more freedom, you know, and
here, I'm gonna give you all this free stuff, but now you gotta work extra hard to make a living, because all your taxes that you're working hard for are going to the government.
Right.
They like, it's a give and take. I'm not for it. Like right now.
No, that's crazy.
I need the government to step in certain aspects. How you doing, sir? Brian Mast is a joke, dude. Yes, sir. He's trying to strip the Second Amendment. He wants to ban AR-15s. He's signing gun bills, right?
Doing that?
Yes, sir. I wouldn't lie to you.
I'll pull it up and check.
Please. He just was on CNN. CNN.
CNN? Republican?
Yes, sir. I would. Right now you're skeptical. I understand it, but I'm telling you, I woke up this morning to somebody tagging me in it, and he wants to strip he's like, I want to ban the AR-15. It's going to save one life. How many lives has the AR-15 saved? You want to save one life, I understand it. I'm sympathetic to it. But how many lives are we saving with the right to bear arms? Not forget about it's going to start with the AR, and then it's going to go down the line.
Oh yeah. No,
just type in Brian Mast CNN or ban AR-15s Brian Mast, and it will come up. It was one of the most despicable interviews I'd seen, and the fact that it was on, the reason he was on CNN, because it fits their agenda. That's the only reason he was on there. They wouldn't have brought him on there for anything other than guns.
Yeah.
Right there. That little white building.
it up, brother.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, keep it up, exactly.
I don't agree with it, and I'm not gonna allow it, and I'm sitting here, unfortunately, like in Florida, the only reason I get to carry like this is because of while you're engaged in fishing, hunting, and camping, it is completely lawful to carry your openly. The only exception. So, how y'all folks doing? You guys from Florida? You guys believe in the Second Amendment?
You don't like Brian Mast?
Not the fact that he's trying to strip our guns away, no. Yes, type in CNN, Brian Mast. Yeah, he wants to ban the AR-15. He just signed a bill that just passed, HR 8. Once again, Brian Mast, he was one of 3 Republicans. Only 3 Republicans voted for it, and he was one of the 3.
I have a hard time believing CNN.
But he was on it talking. It wasn't like a video conference. It was a face-to-face conference.
There you go.
That's what I'm scared of, is who's into his pocket. Is it Soros? Is it Bernie Sanders? Is it Hillary? Anybody that's really against, or is it Moms Demand Action? Is it March of Our Lives? Is it Ban Assault Weapons Now? Like, there's so many anti-gun groups, and somebody has gotten into his pocket. Somebody got to him.
Have you talked to him?
I called Tallahassee 2 weeks ago when he signed the bill, and then when I found out about this, I was back on the phone to Washington, both times to Washington, and then I called this office, and I was like, well, I have to wait for him to get out of session. As soon as they're out of session, he comes down here for about a week or 2. Today's just day 1. I plan on doing this every day that I don't have to be at work at a certain specific time. You know, I still have to make money. You know, I don't get supported by the government. I work my ass.
Bring up a good point. The liberals somehow have other sources, and they don't have to work.
They all the time free. They can go to Washington for. They can offer.
Spend other people's money.
Yeah. And that's the scary part, is that they are being backed in for us. We're the backbone of America.
Right.
We work, and we don't. I'm not on government assistance. Government assistance is okay for certain exceptions. I maybe understand it, but I'm not on welfare. I don't need welfare. Right now, I'm struggling with Medicare with my pregnant wife. I'm stuck between paying $700 a month for insurance or trying to get on Medicare, and I can't get Medicare because I make too much money. But I can't support my family because I'm paying $700. Half my money's going to insurance, which guess what? I got to do it. I got to take care of my family, even if I'm homeless. And that's where we're at. And this socialism, no.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I'm sorry. I'm really upset today, and I'm glad. Nice to meet you. Look it up. I don't want you to think I'm out here just making some stuff up, because.
Are you happy with Brian Mast for what he's done for the river?
No.
The Water Management Board?
Yeah, he tried. They already opened up the locks. The locks are still open.
Well,
they are open.
I think it was DeSantis, right?
DeSantis is not off the radar too, but I've been to a couple of their rallies. I went to a couple of their rallies, and DeSantis and Brian Mast were there together, and they were like, "We're going to collaborate. We're going to be together. We're going to fight. We're not going to open up. We're going to dump water into." I was just there a week and a half ago, and I'm watching 2 of the 5 locks open. There's one right here in Port St. Lucie off of Chestnut. That one's halfway open. The one down in I'm pointing this way, down in I want to say it's Lake Worth, that one's open. The West Coast, theirs are open. Now, I'm not from there. I'm asking it through my fishing community. I'm like, hey, are your locks open? And people are sending me photos of them open that day. And I'm once
you got a good line for information.
Please look it up. And if like, you can only take so much with a grain of salt. Same thing when I go to like liberal, like their things, I hear what they're saying, and I'm like, I write notes, and then I go home and I'm like, I type it up, and then I find where they're looking at it, and then I find a government source, and they pick little pieces. They don't put the whole thing. They're like, oh, look at this. They only want you to see. I'm about facts. I'm gonna give you all the facts that I can, whether they're for me or against me. Please just type in CNN Brian Mast. It should be one of the first ones that came up today. And I think it was done last night. And it really.
Did you get to take those into the voting booth?
No, only while you're engaged in, under Florida State Statute 790.25, Section 3, subsection H, while engaged in fishing, hunting, and camping, 100% completely lawful to carry your firearms out in the open.
You're carrying your fishing.
That's why I'm not standing. If I was standing in front of his office, I'd be going to jail. It's only a misdemeanor to open carry in Florida, but as soon as I go to conceal it and I get caught with it, it's a felony. Which, yes, I do. I don't need a concealed weapons license as long as I'm fishing, hunting, or camping. All I need is a valid fishing license, a valid hunting license, or I have to be on a approved campground. And those are the only concessions. You can open carry on your property, which is kind of like a no-brainer. Most people don't, but you can on your property. You can carry inside your work of business, like your personal business. 100% lawful to open carry while you're in your business. There's a couple minor exceptions, but for the most part, out in the open in public, fishing, hunting, and camping, that's it.
And you bring up the point of that jewelry store that was robbed and the store owner was able to, and
and what happened? They're never, I guarantee both of them probably never do it again. I guarantee one's definitely not doing it again. One's definitely not. The other one, whenever he gets out of jail, he'll make that decision. One lived.
The guy that did the shooting is not being
No, yeah, the thieves will never ever, hopefully, you know, maybe the one that's in jail, and after he deals with all his gunshots and all that good stuff, we'll see if he decides he wants to go rob a store again. But
well, good for you for you know, making an effort.
I'm one person.
Paying attention.
I woke up about a year and a half ago when Moms Demand Action and the March of Our Lives all started.
After that parking shooting.
Basically, for the last year and a half, we've been in a fight, and we're continuing to fight. And I think there's roughly, like, between representatives and congressmen, there's over 14 bills that came out of Florida. 14 bills that are anti-gun, want to strip guns away, high capacity magazines, how much ammo you can buy. How do I defend myself, my family, against somebody that wants to do harm to me? And then at this point, how do I defend myself against this tyrannical government when they want to start coming into my house or start coming to and start to strip me? Like, that's the scary part. They want to strip guns. The reason we had the Second Amendment was to have guns that were capable of the government. Obviously, the assault weapons ban, they stripped our automatic weapons, which, you know, it may not be for everybody. Would I like one? Sure, but it's not for everybody. But I need something. I'm not going to go with a BB gun. I'm not going to go with, you know, a pistol against a government that has a bunch of AR-15s and to gunfight. Yeah, it's funny like that, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm just.
Good for you. What's your name?
My name is Mike.
Mike, I'm Ruth.
Nice to meet you, Ruth.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Bob.
I'm Megan.
Hey, nice to meet you, Megan. I just saw you. I was talking with. So how you doing? You living it? Have a great day.
Thanks. Good luck.
All right. Hey, that's all that matters. As long as you're living the dream, we're happy here in Florida, right? So, oh, I want to go over there so bad, but I can't. Let them know how you feel, brother. That man is a turncoat.
I think he's coming over here.
He probably will. I want to go over there. I want to be like him right now. Unfortunately, it's not lawful for me to do it. So.
You're not alone.
Huh?
You're not alone.
Now I'm not alone now. I'm great, sir. How are you doing?
Good.
You watch that CNN garbage too?
I see it all.
Yeah, man.
I don't watch CNN anymore though.
Oh, dude, he was
went ahead and deleted it right off my TV.
he was just on CNN saying he wants to ban it. Ban AR-15s. It's gonna save one life, not protect millions. Heard that. So yeah. I'm glad to see you out there. My name is Mike Taylor.
Mike, seen you before. Build Oil.
Nice to meet you, brother.
Yeah.
This is
Been following you in Florida Carrier for a while.
Awesome, man.
Hello. Megan. How are you?
Yeah.
No,
Nah.
I quit.
Yeah, it's the best thing for you.
Yeah.
Chew gum, it helps.
Yeah. You want a piece of gum?
No, thank
Yeah. I got gum. That's what I do, and I'm like always trying to quit.
I didn't know what was going on here with the coming of the future, and I figured it'd be better if I could use my lungs.
Yeah, I'm like using my lungs because I still got air to breathe right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm, unfortunately, I walked past it. I said the Pledge of Allegiance in front of his friggin' little office there. And I'll be walking slowly right past his office when I'm done fishing. Yeah. Right now, I got to fish while I'm carrying, so.
Oh, I used to fish all the time. And up here, at this time of the year, when it starts to warm up, we usually see a ton of snook in this area.
Yeah, there's snook here. I don't even care about fishing. I got a freshwater lure on right now. I'm like, yeah. How y'all folks doing? Good. Are you from here? No. No? Pennsylvania. You guys have some good gun laws out there, huh? Yeah. We unfortunately have a congressman right here that is trying to strip our gun rights.
Really?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. He was just on CNN saying he wants to ban the AR-15. See, he said it's going to save one life, not millions. You know, the AR-15 is, how many lives has the AR-15 probably saved? I'd say millions, at least. Who? Oh, who? It only, see, we're talking wartime, sir. You know, we're not talking here. You can't ban guns here, sir. It's America. It's America.
Yeah.
How y'all ladies doing? You living it? You guys vote for Brian Mast?
I just moved here, don't know.
Don't vote for Brian Mast. All right.
Yeah, it's sad what's going on.
Yeah, really sad. Yeah.
We have so many places that we can look at as reference to what happens when you ban guns, and it ain't good for anyone.
Chicago,
Mexico,
Venezuela, friggin' look at the Jewish people.
Yeah.
They all got their guns and they all ended up in a concentration camp getting killed.
Yeah,
like,
I know a handful of Jews and all they do is buy guns now.
That's all I've been doing, man.
Stockpiling.
My wife tells me to stop friggin' buying stuff. I'm like,
I say never again.
I'm like, I'm telling you right now, I'm just gonna bury them somewhere, and they show up. I'm like, yeah, my boat sank. Yeah. Where's your boat? I don't know. It sank. Leave my guns alone. Get out of here.
That's it. You do just like they used to do. You fill a can full of oil and hide it away.
Hide it. How y'all ladies doing today? Y'all, we're great. You from Florida?
Nope.
Where are you from? You guys have decent gun laws, don't you? Yeah, you guys are up and down up there.
Borderline.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know a girl moved from Connecticut. She had to go back recently to settle some land issues. Was selling it off that was left to her from her parents. It's like, I don't know why we ever lived there. She's like, I can't believe how much the state's changed.
Yeah.
She's so pissed off even having to go and visit. Like, I'm selling that property, I'm never going back.
Yeah, I'm about to leave here and go to Texas too.
The stuff that was in her father's gun safe when he died, they had to friggin' smuggle out of there.
Yeah. Try to transfer it. Yeah. Transfer it between lines and stuff. He's like, dude, it's insane. It's like, they're my guns. Leave me alone. Right now, Brian Mast was on CNN saying, yeah, we need to ban the AR-15. It's going to save one life. Yeah. How many lives has the AR-15 actually saved? Compared, you know, I'm very sympathetic to all the shootings. Yeah. You know, I'm not saying, but what is the one thing that has led down to most of those shootings is some kind of mental illness or something was wrong with that person behind the gun. Nobody wants to blame that guy, but they're willing to they want to demonize this gun and then make me a criminal.
That's Trump's stand, right?
Yeah, Trump's going to veto anything that they come at him, or that'll be Trump's. That'll be my deciding factor if I vote for Trump. He don't veto stuff. Not voting for him, moving to Texas.
Yeah, I could see him getting help for the mentally sick, definitely.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it was Reagan, right around Reagan's time. That's when we lost that whole mental, or right after that, the mental thing was kind of went away. Yeah. And now you've got, not saying people can't get Baker acted, but it's so hard. And you know, the Parkland shooting, they knew the kid was friggin' in danger. Oh yeah. A couple other shootings, they knew that the person that was doing it was, you know, some get through the cracks, like the guy in Vegas. Oh. He got through the cracks and nobody really saw it coming. They can't even still figure out why. They can't still figure it. They don't know if it was one or two shooters. They're like, they're There's a conspiracy about that, and I won't get into that, but but once again, some people do, but most people, these young shooters that are really committing crimes like this,
They just want attention.
it's all about attention. They're like, oh, I don't have friends, I don't have this, I don't have that, and people were picking on me, and they go and shoot up a school, and then they actually, most of them, the videos I've seen, most of them have remorse. Like they knew they did something wrong. So that remorse tells me that they may have some mental illness, but they're competent enough to understand they did right from wrong. And nobody wants to put the blame on that person. They're like, oh, it's the gun's fault. It wasn't the gun.
Just needs one thing to trigger, like a girlfriend dumping him or something.
Or something, anything.
Right.
Well, you take it easy, brother.
All right, my friend.
Yes, sir. How y'all doing? Brian Mast is no good. He's a turncoat. He's a Democrat in Republican clothing. Yes, ma'am. Hi, Tara. I'd come see you, but I'm out here protesting Brian Mast. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, Brian Mast is a piece of garbage. I don't care about catching right now. Yes, ma'am.
Is that a real gun?
Yes, ma'am. Both of them.
You're allowed to wear them like that?
Well, I'm engaged in fishing, hunting, and camping. I am, and he wants to ban the AR-15. He was on CNN about it. He's still dumping water into dirty water, like he's. And yeah, Brian Mast is a piece of garbage. So
Where are you going?
PGA. It's fun.
Is your day off?
No, I gotta go to work. You know, that's the thing about, you know, liberals and conservatives is that we still work. We don't have Soros and all those people funding us to go protest every day for nothing, you know? I do this on my own time.
This is one of my 3 jobs and I'm off.
Shit, 3 jobs. I gotta get a second job. My wife, she's 2 months away from having a baby. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm about to start Ubering. The wife's pregnant, so she's about to stop working. Yeah, I'm stoked. 2 months to go.
Any other babies?
14-year-old. I was almost done.
Right.
Yeah, almost done, and I got myself back into another one. It's okay, I'm happy. I'm happy. But yeah, I'm gonna continue on, do some fishing, try to let people know that Brian Mast is a piece of garbage. Go to Brian Mast, bans AR-15 CNN. Or just CNN ban AR-15 ban, and you should find the link for Brian Mast's. He was on their show and preaching his garbage. So I'm not.
I know. I don't know if I'm so excited about the AR.
It's not about what gun.
It's a one shot.
Hold on.
Well,
No. It starts with the one.
Right. I know.
People go to another gun. We can't get the AR-15. What's that mass shooter gonna go do? He's gonna find another one, and then it's.
I'm all for.
Cannot. I'm for it. You cannot take away people's rights to bear arms, and he's infringing on that right. And when you infringe on one, and you get that door open, it opens the door saying, oh well, now this one's the problem. Now this one's the problem. Oh well, they're all the problem. Let's get rid of all of them, and nobody really sees it. I will, and I'm going to continue. Today's day 1. It's nice seeing you. I'll see you again. How y'all doing? Oh yeah. You guys from Florida? Yeah. Don't vote for this guy. Don't vote for this guy. If you believe in the Second Amendment and your constitutional rights, Brian Mast is trying to infringe on them. If you enjoy this clean water we're supposed to have, Brian Mast, he hasn't done anything. The locks are still open right now. Even the one that's in St. Lucie and the one down in Lake Worth are still open, and this guy is just, he's been full of lies, saying he wouldn't, you know, Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The whole world now. Live.
Yeah.
Everybody.
From Florida.
That's all right. Hey, just anybody that can listen, I'm all about it. Because you know something, we've got a lot of politicians, not just here in Florida, it's all over. And for me, I'm dumbfounded by it. Like the guy was, I believe he was an Army vet, lost his legs, you know, Afghanistan. And you know, you'd think he'd be like, he took an oath to defend the Constitution, and he's just slowly trampling on the Constitution. Like, what is that? Yep. So I appreciate your time, folks. Have a great day. Don't vote for this man. Tell your Florida friends. No Brian Mast. How y'all folks doing? Good. Y'all from Florida? It's going great. How y'all doing?
Pretty good.
Where y'all from?
St. Louis, Missouri.
All right. Well, welcome to Florida.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Have a good day.
We ride our bikes all the way down.
Oh, I thought that's half the trip.
Where are you walking from?
I'm going fishing.
Oh, you're just going fishing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, I just like to fish a lot.
Okay.
You look like a one-person parade.
I am today. I don't know if you heard, but Brian Mast, he's trying to ban the AR-15. He was on CNN about it. I wouldn't shit you if you're my favorite turd. But yeah, he was on CNN trying to preach their agenda, basically, ban guns. And then we have a big issue with dirty water here coming out of our locks.
We know about that.
Well, the locks have been open for almost a month.
U.S. sugar.
Oh yeah, U.S. sugar. I think they got to Brian Mast because Brian Mast and DeSantis both said they collaborated and said that this wouldn't happen. We're gonna fight it. We're not gonna let this happen. Yet these locks are open right now, so
they got a lot of money.
Somebody's getting to somebody's pockets, and right now Brian Mast is the one I'm after. Okay. DeSantis, I'm gonna let him go for like another couple months and see what he has to do. Yeah. But Brian Mast, because of what he said on CNN, the bills that he's actually putting his name on that are trying to, you know, basically strip rights away from law-abiding citizens like myself.
Because the guns are killing the people, not the people, right?
Yeah, it's the people killing. They're out. These are 100% real guns. Yes, ma'am.
That's scary.
Ooh,
No,
it's a big black gun.
You have one like that, right?
A Glock. Is that a Glock?
Yeah, Glock.
Yeah.
Glock 23.
But that, I've never seen one like that.
This is just a 22 long rifle.
Oh,
I know, and everybody
you see how you see like it's a scary gun?
Yeah.
This bullet's like 3 times the size of this one.
Oh,
3 times.
wow.
40 cal, 22 long rifle.
And people that don't own guns, they think AR stands for
assault rifle.
Right.
Armor light.
Right.
It was the gentleman that created the style of the firearm. You're right. It was just the gun. It was the shape of that, you know, and then the government adopted it.
So Florida has an open carry.
While you're engaged in fishing, hunting, and camping.
Really? Okay.
There's more exceptions like on your own property and certain, but the only one that really pertains to the public is going to be fishing, hunting, and camping.
Yeah, they got open carry in Missouri.
I know.
We used to
as soon as you said Missouri, I'm like, I don't even have to talk gun rights to them. They already know.
You used to have a permit,
Permit.
They got away with
but
that.
my permit from Florida to there is completely transferable.
You need a gun in Missouri.
I'm sure. We need a gun here in Florida. How y'all doing? No, you're good. You're good. Are y'all from Florida? Don't vote for Brian Mast.
Have a good day, buddy.
Have a great one. He's a turncoat.
You say don't vote?
Don't vote for that turncoat, man. Trying to strip your rights away, little by little. He's already in office, and he's already he's signing bills that are anti Second Amendment, and he's dumping dirty water into our rivers.
Water is bad.
Yeah, we've got really crappy water here, and he keeps dumping water into it. What's going on, brother? Good, good. You vote, man?
I can't vote.
Oh man, we got to get you voting. We got to get you voting so you don't vote for Brian Mast. We don't need that.
We don't need the kids.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, don't vote for Brian Mast.
Okay.
All right, brother.
All right. Thank you.
You too, man. What's going on, bud?
Not much. How you doing?
I'm living the dream, brother. Dun, 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 dun. Nice tricycle Segway. What's up, bud? How you doing, sir? Good? Living the dream? That's what I'm talking about. How y'all folks doing? You guys from Florida? From Florida?
Yeah.
All right. Do you vote for Brian Mast?
I don't know what.
Don't vote for Brian Mast. Don't. He likes to pollute our waters and he likes to strip people of their Second Amendment right. So those are two negatory things for at least me. Who? They just had it. He just got in, but he's No, he's in. And he's passing a bunch of gun right laws, but we cannot get him back in. No, 1 year. I think 2020 is when we can get him out. They only get 2 year terms. It's not like the president. He only gets a 2 4-year terms. But
Are you fishing or is that just a problem?
no, I'm fishing.
Oh, okay.
I'm always fishing. So I came down here to the water.
Good.
But I'm also a little upset about Brian Mast, so I'm going both ways. I'm kind of killing 2 birds, 1 stone type of thing. But you have a great day, folks. Don't vote for Brian Mast. How y'all folks doing? Brian Mast is he's a wolf in sheep's clothing. If you're from Florida, do not vote for this man. Do not vote for Brian Mast. Bad guy. He likes to dirty up our water and take our gun rights away. What's going on, guys?
Hi, how are you?
I'm living the dream.
I see that, man.
Yes,
You
sir.
do anything today?
Not yet.
Oh, fuck.
The only thing I'm out here trying to do is catch a fish and let people know not to vote for this man right here, Brian Mast.
Brian Mast, huh?
Yeah, no good.
Stuart,
his office is actually, excuse me, right over here, this white building. You'll see that red brick building right there.
Yeah?
His office is right next to it. Right now he's in Washington.
Okay.
But he was just on CNN trying to say that he wants to ban the AR-15. He's actually dumping dirty water into our waters again after, you know, I've been to a few of his rallies,
Yeah.
him and DeSantis, and they were like, yeah, we're not going to dirty up our water.
Yeah, like
Well,
the Okeechobee runoff and all
Right,
that other shit.
yeah, the St. Lucie locks are open going east. I don't know what
Can I get a picture of you?
Absolutely.
I love this See, I used to live here for 6 years.
Oh yeah.
And we just moved back.
Where'd you move to?
Chicago. So, yeah,
welcome back.
We came back.
Welcome back.
And I know who that guy is, Brian Mast. I saw him.
No, don't get me wrong. He's a veteran. Yeah, he was just on CNN preaching that he wants to ban AR-15s, and he served the government. He said he took an oath.
Is he Republican?
No, yeah. Yeah. He signed the HR 8 bill, which was a bill basically banning guns. Da, 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 da. He was one of 3 Republicans. It was all Democratic except for 3, and he was one of 3. The other guy was, I want to say his name was Piazzo or something like that. He's from the west coast of Florida. We've got west coast people dealing with him. I'm on the east coast dealing with him. So right now, I'm just trying.
You served?
I did not serve.
No, you didn't.
I wish I could have.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, my parents.
Asthma and stuff, you know.
I had bronchitis and a couple other knee problems, shoulder problems.
Right.
So I wasn't the best candidate. They were like, yeah, he could probably do the job, but we want somebody stronger. So
yeah,
whatever.
Right
Life goes on. But yeah, just out here fighting.
Your speech, and we're gonna go get some fish.
Yeah,
so hopefully you catch some.
Yeah, I'm hoping so too.
Yeah.
Y'all have a great day. Don't vote for Brian Mast. He's a turncoat. A Democrat or Republican turned Democrat. Oh shit. Hundreds of mullet. How y'all doing today? Okay, excellent. Where y'all from?
Michigan.
Michigan. Oh wow. Oh, you guys have really good gun laws up there. Oh, don't vote for Brian Mast. He is a turncoat. He likes dumping dirty water into our water, and he wants to strip our gun rights away from us.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, he sounds like a Democrat socialist right now. I don't know who got into his pocket. I'm not sure if it was Soros or Comey or somebody got to him. I don't know who it was, but unfortunately he wants to strip my gun rights and your gun rights and everybody else's gun rights. So I'm out here kind of saying no to taking my guns. Come and take them. Yeah. Have a great day. Hey ladies, have a great day. What's going on, bud? How you doing? You vote for Brian Mast? I hope not. He's a turncoat. How you doing, ma'am? Doing good? All right.
Sir.
Yes, sir. All right. What's up?
What's going on today?
I was just fishing.
Where?
Yes, sir. I was up on the top of the Roosevelt Bridge, and I was over here by Pelican Cafe fishing.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
We got a call that said you were standing over on the bridge, just standing there.
On the bridge, I was fishing. My fishing pole was in the water fishing. Yes, sir.
Don't feel wet.
It was wet.
Feels bone dry. You have your ID on you?
I don't.
Why not?
Because I'm not doing anything illegal.
Do you have a concealed weapons permit?
I don't need a concealed weapons permit to open carry while fishing, hunting, and camping.
Yeah, but you're not hunting.
I was on my going to and from such an
Hold on.
event.
You're not hunting. You're not camping.
I was fishing.
Where's your fish?
I didn't catch any. It's not every day I catch a fish, bro.
Oh, okay. Because like I said, your reel and everything is bone dry.
It's
so
not bone dry.
Don't believe you're a fish.
Yeah, you can feel it. It's not bone dry, bud.
It's bone dry.
It's not bone dry.
Oh, what's your name?
Anyway, my name is Mike.
Is it Mike or Michael?
Well, you can go Michael.
What's your actual legal name?
Michael.
What's your middle name, Mike?
Do you want to see my fishing license? Cause that.
No, I want your middle name.
My name is D.
What's this say? D for what?
David. Oh man.
What's your last name, Mike?
Once again,
What's your last name, Mike?
can you tell me what crime I've committed?
Well, I don't believe you're fishing because your lure
Well, that's.
You asked me a question, I got to answer you. If you don't want to hear the answer, then I'm
Go
not
ahead.
gonna answer.
Go ahead.
You say you're fishing.
Yes.
Okay. We got a call that you were standing on the bridge.
Correct.
Holding that sign, not fishing.
I was holding the sign
Okay.
with my fishing pole in the water.
Stop. You say you're fishing. The lure is bone dry. The line is bone dry. The reel's bone dry. So how are we fishing if it's bone dry?
I just walked from the top of Stuart Bridge to here.
Okay.
And it's hot. Maybe the heat dried it out. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm letting you know I was at the top of that bridge with my pole in the water.
Okay. Did you have that on camera? Can I watch?
Unfortunately, my camera does not have a LCD screen, and I do have video of me fishing, and I'm not. Once again, I do have video, and if I could show it to you, I would gladly show it to you.
There's no way to show it right now?
Absolutely, I can, because once again, it doesn't have an LCD. Like if you can look right back here, there's a battery. You see the battery?
Hold on.
See the battery? No LCD screen?
Oh.
That's what I'm trying to. I'm being dead honest with you. I'm a law-abiding citizen.
What's your last name?
Once again, if you can tell me what crime I have committed, I will gladly give you all the information.
Well, right now, everything's dry, so you're committing a crime of open
I'm not.
carry.
While 790.25
You cannot open carry unless you're going to or from hunting and fishing. How do we prove that?
My car's over there. I was fishing, what, a mile from here, roughly?
Okay.
I walked another mile from there to come back to my car to go home. Going to.
Why wouldn't you park your car down there?
Because I started over here. I started right in front of
You have
Riverwalk.
your fishing license?
Yes, I do.
Let me see that.
No problem. Actually, can you call FWC? Because I don't think you're actually qualified to.
I can't because it's state law.
But
I can ask for your fishing license. It's
Sure,
state law.
sure, no problem. I want to see my fishing license. Man, can you guys?
No, you can say
I'm just. This guy's behind me, and then you guys are kind of.
You can say
I'm getting a little kind of like sketched out by you guys.
You're getting sketched out. What do you think people in downtown think? You're walking out with a freaking rifle strapped to your chest because you're trying to.
I'm sorry.
prove a point.
I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm just expressing my rights because these are my rights.
Okay.
You know, just like you. You have rights. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. You have rights to carry your firearms.
Yeah, but I'm a police officer. I'm in a uniform. They know who I am.
But hold on. But it's in the statute. The statute get 790.25, section 3, subsection D.
What's that say?
It says sheriffs, law enforcement, anybody that. But that's in the statute. That clearly states that.
What's
That's
it say though?
what.
That statute. You keep citing.
Until 790.
What does it say?
The provisions of 790.06 and 790.053 do not apply in the following instances.
Okay.
And then it gives you A through, I think,
What are they?
I don't know all of them, but I know D is the one for law enforcement. I know H is one for fishing, hunting, and camping, which I'm doing.
You're not hunting or camping.
I was fishing. Fishing, hunting.
But how can you prove that though? Because I saw you
Hold
walking from downtown.
I know, I was coming down. Do you know how to get off that bridge? You walk along that little parkway, and you walk along the boardwalk, and I walked up here. And
Michael, do you realize if you would have given me your last name 5 minutes ago, all of us would be on our merry way by now?
But I just don't, like, right now you're asking me for all this information, and I don't know why, because I haven't done anything illegal.
Well,
And once again,
until we can prove otherwise.
saltwater fishing, good from 9 to 9/19. That's my Stuck permit, that's my freshwater. And that freshwater is not over until what, 2 months from now?
You don't have any fish in your bag, do you?
No, sir. You want to? Sure. Are you trying to check my bag? Because right now that's where FWC, because they're the only ones that can legally check my fish.
That's not technically true.
Well,
It's a state statute.
It's a state stat.
I can still enforce. It's a state law. You realize FWC are state police officers, right?
They're state, and you are. Are you
realize-
city or county?
I'm the city.
Heard state,
You
city, county.
You realize that we enforce state laws, right?
That's fine. Yes, you enforce state law, but
So-
you're not state. You can't.
I can enforce any state law.
Can you run my fishing license?
Yes, I can actually. I can make a
You
phone call.
you
run
make
it.
a phone call, but FWC can run my fishing license.
I
You
don't
have to. You
yeah,
have to.
But see my radio.
Okay.
It doesn't go.
All right. We're shooting.
I know.
Yeah, we're doing this all this
Can I
stuff.
just have your last name and then we'll all be on our way.
Unfortunately, like once again, I'm not doing anything illegal, man. I'm really trying to be helpful and go through this.
You're not being helpful.
I am. As a matter of fact, I actually walked through this place on a Sunday, through Riverwalk. It's on YouTube.
I know. I'll probably see myself on YouTube later,
You
right?
probably, more than likely, but I'm letting you know that I have done nothing illegal, and you're asking me for all this information, and it's not that I want to give it. If you tell me I'm doing something illegal, please, by all means, I'll.
You are.
What?
You're not fishing.
It says going to and returning from.
I understand that. But
I'm returning from fishing.
But how are you going to prove that you're actually fishing though? Because
There's
you got-
probably about hold on, go down to Pelican Cafe and ask any one of the people that were sitting on that seawall down there if they had seen me and if I was fishing.
But I'm not there though. I'm here.
I understand, but you're asking me to prove it, and I can't.
Yeah,
I
but
want
the
to
thing
prove
is-
it.
But the thing is for you to do this legally, you have to prove it.
If you're gonna arrest me, I understand it, because that's the only way I guess I can prove it. Because I'm like I said, I've got the video from when I left my car, was fishing on this Riverwalk, fishing on the Riverwalk, fishing on the bridge, and then I just walked straight back. I didn't fish on the way
Did
back.
you stop at all?
No.
Because that's the call I got.
Hold
that
on.
said you-
I didn't.
Come on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're
Go
really
ahead.
rude. You know that?
Well, right now you're
You're extremely
okay.
rude.
Okay.
Because you ask questions and you don't even close your mouth to hear the answer.
Heard that. I'm sorry. It's just me, I guess. I'm sorry.
Okay. If you want to ask a question, I'll answer.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. The call that we got said you were standing on the bridge,
Correct.
waving that sign
Correct.
with a gun strapped on you.
Correct.
They didn't say he's fishing.
Because
They didn't say he's hunting. They didn't say he was camping. They said it's a male standing on the bridge,
What they got?
holding that sign, waving it at people.
Correct. I'm not disputing that, but I also had a fishing pole as I was standing on the side of the road like
but-
this.
but
My
Michael,
fishing pole was right behind me in the water.
Michael, I could also walk around with a fishing pole and say I'm doing what I'm doing too.
But
right?
hey, I can prove it. I just cannot prove it to you because there's no way for me to physically show you.
So can I take that as evidence then? And
If you're arresting me, I guess you're gonna. But I mean, I'm hoping not. And if you are gonna arrest me, I'd like to call my lawyer. At least let him know that I'm gonna be in jail and to get me out.
no, because your whole plan here is to get.
My whole plan was to fight against Brian Mast because he just friggin' went on CNN
why
about.
don't you go stand in front of Brian Mast's office?
I can't stand in front of his. I was fishing right in, like, his office is here. That boardwalk is here. I was standing right there on the boardwalk fishing.
Okay.
I had another gentleman walk up to me. He was over there. He saw me fishing. I'm not. I know you don't believe me. I'm trying to explain to you that I'm legitimately. I've done this 40 plus times,
I
bud.
know. I've seen your videos.
Okay, so you know about me, and I'm not doing any. I would never do anything unlawful.
The reason why I don't believe you though
It's
is because
because.
hold on, listen.
It's because.
Just listen. Stop talking. The reason why I don't believe you is because 99% of the time, law-abiding citizens who are doing absolutely nothing wrong have absolutely no problem giving us their name. Would that be a fair assumption?
When I have been treated.
No, listen to what I'm saying. Would that be a fair assumption?
No.
Somebody who's doing absolutely nothing wrong and is contacted by law enforcement would have no problem giving their name. Correct?
Maybe most. I have an
Most?
issue. I have an issue
All
when it
law-abiding
comes.
citizens usually.
I'm a law-abiding citizen, and I have my Fourth Amendment,
Uh-huh.
and I believe in that, just like you believe in it. It's just like I believe in the First, and the Second,
Yeah, but
and
I
the
also-
Fourth, and
I
the
also
Fifth,
believe
and
in, like, you know.
I understand common sense. I have common sense. I'm trying. I am doing. I know what I'm doing and why I'm out here.
You're going to your car?
Yes, sir.
Can I follow you to your car so I get no
Absolutely.
more calls?
Absolutely. I was literally leaving.
Okay, because I don't want to
Alright.
get any more calls than you walking around, so I'll just follow you there.
Okay.
Like an escort.
I know you don't want any more calls, but now you're saying like, oh, because you're gonna.
You're walking through downtown at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. People have already walked by. You just heard them say, "What's going on?"
I said, hey.
Yeah, I understand
I've been
it.
saying hi to many people have talked
I
to me.
understand it.
You're gonna
but
see.
rather than getting more calls about you and having to have 4 more officers come
But
back
what
down
if I
here,
was to leave here and go somewhere else to go fishing? You're still gonna get the same calls,
I
bud.
wouldn't care because it's not in downtown.
Okay. All right. Let's just get this moving, man. Can I go? Am I good? All right. Sorry if my flag hits you.
What are you trying to catch?
Snook. If you look down here by the bridge, there's about 5,000, well, not 5, probably about a couple hundred mullet.
Is snook season on right now?
Yes, sir.
When does it end?
What's today? I want to say September 1st or 31st, one of the two.
It ends in September?
Yes, sir. Well, it just closes until all the way till December, January, or February, somewhere like that. I'm not 100% on all the laws.
What's the length on the fish?
28 to 32.
Okay.
You ever caught any?
No, I didn't even know what a snook looks like.
Yeah.
If you can show me a snook right now, and I'll say it's a fish with flippers.
Heard that. Heard
and
fish.
gills.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, I catch about. I've caught some fish that were over like almost 4 feet.
Oh, wow.
44 inches, 46 inches.
You gotta throw those ones back.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. That's illegal. I wouldn't. Like I said, I've done stupid shit in my day, but so ever since I was 18. I don't need to do anything wrong. I've done nothing to nobody. I'm not trying to hurt nobody, but for some reason,
you gotta understand where
I
we come from, because I know you make these videos on purpose, but you gotta understand where
I make these videos because in in Port St. Lucie, they don't have body cams. So this is for my protection. And this, if you've ever seen any of my videos, you should look at my earlier stuff where I'm fishing, where I'm on a kayak. I'm a fisherman by trade. It was just march against our lives that try to start taking all our gun.
But Mike, what I'm saying is, you got to look at it from our point of view. They call in and say there's a guy carrying a gun around downtown.
Right.
So we got to come talk to you.
No, that's fine. You can come talk to me, but you don't have to ask me for a bunch of stuff that means absolutely nothing.
Well,
I'm not gonna. Like, when's the last time a criminal was gonna be stupid enough to go out and do what he's doing?
You'd be surprised.
And I don't
Criminals
know.
keep us employed.
I hear
they're dumb.
You know something? Maybe criminals won't be so stupid if they had a whole town full of people carrying guns.
It's probably true.
It is true. Look at Texas. Look at Chicago. Look at all these gun-controlled states, and look at their crime rate. Florida, certain parts, Miami, they have a high crime rate.
Yeah.
It's all those people there. It's a very liberal town, right? Very. Tampa, the same way.
Yeah.
So all these places that have very strict or try to inflict strict gun laws have high crime rates.
So can I ask, why are you going against Brian Mast?
Because he was just on CNN, and he wants to ban the AR-15.
I thought he was for it though.
No, he signed off on HR 8. He was one of 3 Republicans to put his name on that bill. One of 3. He just was on CNN that promotes anti-gun. They don't want guns. That's their whole agenda. And Brian Mast took their platform and preached their agenda.
Oh, okay. I don't really follow that much about the news.
See, I do, and you know something? That's why I'm out here. I'm not here to fight you guys. Sorry, man. I'm not here to start. I understand you guys got to come and see me.
Yeah, we got to do your job.
I'm not saying not to.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try to infringe on your rights. I'm not trying to infringe on their rights. I'm just today has been one of those days where people keep going and nicking at our rights.
Yeah.
And I'm tired of it. Yeah. So I'm gonna go out and express my rights lawfully.
I understand, but again, just
I
know that when you do that, people who don't know any better or who don't care, they're gonna call us. So
I understand, and that's the part that's why I'm out here too, is to undemonize this. If we can make people realize that the law, like the criminals on this other side of this track, a little bit down here, they don't care about the law.
No.
If it was safe for me to go down there by myself, and I might be able to stop crime down there, but I can't go down there by myself.
Hey, what's your YouTube channel? I want to watch me later.
SOLOYAKER. Okay. Solo Yacker.
Have a good day, Mike.
Thank you. Have a great day, guys.
Good, are you?